Let us start relative clause or adjective clause. First, take the definition of adjective clause. Take the definition of adjective clause. A clause that acts as an adjective acts as an adjective is called an adjective clause or relative clause Then what is the function of an adjective? Write down. The function of an adjective is to qualify QUALIFY is to qualify either a noun or a pronoun. Full stop. So remember that when a clause qualifies a noun or a pronoun is called an adjective clause. It is natural. When a clause qualifies a noun or a pronoun is called an adjective clause. For example, write down. The boy who is going to school on foot, comma, is my nephew. NEPHEW is my nephew. Now let us analyze the sentence. Number 1, Roman 1. The boy is my nephew. The boy is my nephew. Dash. Principal clause. Number 2, Roman 2. Who is going to school on foot? Who is going to school on foot? Dash. Subordinate adjective clause, ADJECTIV, adjective clause or relative clause. Full stop. Next, qualifying the noun QUALIFYING, qualifying the noun boy within inverted commas. Keep the word boy within inverted commas in clause number 1. Then you see that the word boy is being explained by the clause. Who is going to school on foot? The word boy is being explained by the clause who is going to school on foot. So it is acting as an adjective, but it is not an adjective, it is a clause. And let us take another example. Number 2. The flower FLOWER, the flower that has bloomed today, BLOOMED, that has bloomed today, will wither, WITHER, will wither tomorrow, TOMORROW, will wither tomorrow. Wither means that will dry up or that will be spoiled. Now let us analyze the sentence. The flower, number 1, the flower will wither tomorrow. The flower will wither tomorrow, dash, principal clause. Okay. Number 2, that has bloomed today. Here that means which? That has bloomed today, dash, subordinate adjective clause or relative clause. Next, qualifying the noun. The adjective clause is qualifying the noun flower in clause number 1. Now let us take another example, third example. The old man with a luggage, LUGGAGE, with a luggage on his shoulder, SHOULDER, with a luggage on his shoulder, who is stumbling over, STUMBLING, who is stumbling over the narrow path, NARROW, narrow path, PATH, comma, is a refugee, REFUGEE, is a refugee from Myanmar, MAYANMAR, from Myanmar, full stop. Here you see that there is the difference of opinion. Somebody says that it is qualifying the noun the old man, and somebody says that it is qualifying the noun phrase the old man with a luggage on his shoulder. So let us analyze the sentence. Number 1, the old man is a refugee. The old man with a luggage, extremely sorry. The old man with a luggage on his shoulder is a refugee from Myanmar. Is a refugee from Myanmar. Principal clause. Principal. Principal clause. Number 2. Who is stumbling over? Who is stumbling? stumbling. Stumbling over the narrow path. The narrow path. Dash. Subordinate adjective clause or relative clause. Then qualifying the noun. Qualifying the noun old man within inverted commas. In clause number 1, or qualifying the noun phrase. Qualifying the noun phrase old man with a luggage on his shoulder. This is the difference of opinion. Okay? Let us take another example. 4. This is the oak tree. This is the oak tree. O-A-K. This is the oak tree that I planted. That I planted on my 10th birthday. On my 10th birthday in our garden. In our garden. Okay? First you will have to underline the finite verbs, because one finite verb is equal to one clause. I have already discussed with you. Okay? Number 1. This is the oak tree, principal clause. This is the oak tree, principal clause. Number 2, that I planted on my 10th birthday. On my 10th birthday in our garden. In our garden. Dash. Subordinate adjective clause or relative clause. Subordinate adjective clause or relative clause. Qualifying the noun oak tree. Qualifying the noun oak tree. Clear? Now let us conclude. Write down. An adjective clause or relative clause. An adjective clause or relative clause generally begins with G-E-N-E-R-A-L-L-Y. Generally begins with that, which, etc. Here that means which, that, which, etc. And it must qualify Qualify, qualify either a noun or a pronoun, or a pronoun or a noun phrase, or a noun phrase. Clear? It's the complete lecture, and if you like, don't forget to subscribe the channel and Easy Step to English Grammar. Like, comment and share. Thanking all of you. Goodbye.